So you're working hard in the gym, but your six-pack isn't showing. Here's why. Today I'm going to break down what I see as the 3 biggest mistakes when it comes to training and getting a six-pack. The type of things that I see people get wrong all the time. Hopefully this video is going to clear this up for you. Now, what I want to first start by saying is that when it comes to seeing your abs, you have to lose the belly fat first. Even if you do all these things I'm about to mention, without you actually losing the fat that's currently surrounding your abs, you are not going to have a six-pack. Now, this is going to come down to you being in a calorie deficit and you eating less calories every day in the amount that you burn so that you gradually start to lose that fat. And there is no way that you can spot reduce belly fat. You can't do more ab workouts or do more training to try and burn fat faster. You have to just make sure that you're consistently within the calorie deficit. This is the number one most important thing when it comes to getting a six-pack. So even if you apply all these things I'm about to say, you simply have to make sure that you're firstly in a deficit and you're losing around 1% of your weight per week. You will slowly start to see great fat loss results and you'll start to see the belly shrink and you will look a lot better and gradually start to get closer to that goal of getting a six-pack. Second thing to say is that just doing endless crunches and just thinking that you need to focus on constantly training abs is also not the right approach. There needs to be a structure to your training, which is going to overall enhance muscle development and just get that leaner, toned, more aesthetic physique. So anyway, let's get straight into it. Here is the first biggest mistake that I see when it comes to training and trying to get a six-pack and just getting it wrong. And that is simply just training your abs or overtraining your abs and thinking that by training abs, that this is the way forward to getting a six-pack. Now, whilst that kind of does make sense, if you train a muscle group more, then obviously that should show and hopefully that should make a difference. This isn't really the way that it works when it comes to ab training. As I said at the start of this video, most of your abs is either going to be down to you actually losing the body fat first. Everyone has a six-pack. It's just part of our natural skeleton. So it's just about revealing that first. Now, yes, I'm not saying don't train abs. There are certain exercises that can help. So if you go and check out the rest of my content, you'll see that video. But the biggest thing you need to think about is actually doing more compound movements and just training big muscle groups to build a nice, lean, aesthetic physique. You want to lose fat all around your body. And if you train effectively and you're actually doing compound movements and not just focusing purely on training your abs, you're going to get much better results. And you're probably going to burn more calories. You're going to boost your testosterone more from hitting these big lifts, which is just going to overall enhance your results. Now, I used to be that guy that used to do like 100 or 200 crunches every night, actually thinking that this would make a difference. And I know guys that do multiple sit-ups every night, thinking that they are getting a harder core, harder six-pack from just doing all these endless crunches. Now, the only thing that is ever going to do is just put your back out and probably set you back even further, meaning you're going to get injured. You do not need to train your abs every day and do pointless bodyweight exercises that are just not providing you with any real benefit. The only real way that you to train your abs is from doing hard exercises. This is going to be from doing torso flexion and hip flexion, like I've said in previous videos. If you do that 2 to 3 times per week, that is really the only ab training that you need to focus on. You don't need to do anything really too much more than that. Focus on big compound movements, multiple muscle groups per week. That's how you should be effectively trying to train. Now, on to mistake number 2. Now, that is doing bro splits. Now, when I say bro splits, this is you training chest day, back day, arms day, doing single muscle groups per workout. This has been shown multiple times in studies that this is not an effective way to train. If you're looking to build a world-class aesthetic physique, you need to be hitting multiple muscle groups when you go to the gym. It's been shown that with muscle hypertrophy, each muscle is ready to be trained again within 48 hours, typically, which means that after that time frame, we can start to, again, elicit results on that muscle group. We can start to put more strain, more stress, more stimulus through that muscle so it grows back stronger. So if you train chest on a Monday and you don't then train chest again until next Monday, that's like 4 or 5 days of growth you just missed out on from not going and doing a multiple muscle group split, like a push, pull, upper, lower, full body split workout. Now, this is a mistake, again, that I used to make. I used to do lots of bro splits. I used to train abs all the time, doing these random bodyweight workouts again, and it never really worked. It just didn't give me that great results. It didn't give me no results, but it was just slower, and it didn't need to be that way. And it also meant that I was probably doing way more training that I actually need to do. You're watching this, you're probably super busy, probably got loads of responsibilities, probably got a super busy schedule. You don't need to be spending hours and hours on end in the gym. You can train sharp and effectively with sharp workouts, which are going to get you amazing results without you having to do all the extra. And mistake number 3 is not following progressive overload. There's 2 different issues that I see with this. The first is people go to the gym and they do follow the same workout. They stay consistent with doing that workout, but they never push themselves. They do the same weights, they do the same exercises, they do the same amount of reps every week. It's like this comfortable place that people find themselves in where there's just no real drive to progress. You do the same thing each week. Now you have to think of that like this. You keep doing that to your body. Our bodies are very clever. If it just gets put through the same comfortable load and amount of weight every single week, your body has got no reason to adapt. Our body isn't going to get stronger from just being put through the same demand each week. It just doesn't make sense. We're humans. As we start to get stronger and, things get harder, we adapt. This is what happens. So we have to put more stress, more strain, more stimulus through our body each week to be able to elicit those results. And that is a big mistake that I see people make. They go to the gym and they don't push themselves. They don't lift more weights. They don't do more reps. And it's the same every single week. I used to see this all the time when I used to PT. Same person would come in and they'd the same weight on the bar, same reps. They stop and they probably had about another 3 or 4 reps to go and they just don't get results. You need to apply this very simple principle of progressive overload. Basically means that when you go to the gym, you do better than what you did previously. Now, this could be doing an extra rep on the same weight. This could be doing more weight with the same reps. This could just be doing better form than what you did last week. You could do an extra second of time and attention. Anything that's going to cause your body to be put through more strain is the key when it comes to growth. So just by doing that, you're going to see massive results. The other problem that I see, and is kind of similar, under a similar umbrella, is that people change up their workouts all the time. They go to the gym, they try and shock their muscles by changing up because their apps told them that they can do a different workout this week. And this again is the quickest route to not seeing results and not seeing your abs or any development in any of your muscles, because you're just doing the same, because you're doing different workouts every time and you never even get used to doing those same movement patterns. You don't start to build muscle, but you can't build any muscle because you're constantly changing all the time. You don't know whether your body's being put under progressive overload because there's different workouts. You can't track the data. It's a complete mess. You need to just stick to the basics, do the same workouts for a consistent amount of time, track those workouts, and make sure you get stronger. If you do that over time, you're going to get amazing results. So guys, just to kind of summarize everything, the 3 biggest mistakes that you might be making right now that are stopping you from getting a 6-pack are as follows. Number 1, you're training your abs way too much. You're just training your abs thinking that that's going to help without doing any of the other things. Just doing ab work is not the way forward. Train abs a couple of days per week using the right exercises. That's all it needs to be. Number 2, bro split. You are doing workouts. You are not training in the most effective way. You're doing chest day, arm day, back day, and that is not how it should be if you're looking to get the most out of your results. Number 3 is you are not applying progressive overload to your training. You're not getting stronger. You're not increasing the demand, and your body has got no reason to adapt, which means results are going to be poor. So if you focus on doing these 3 things, along with, of course, making sure that golden principle of being in a calorie deficit is stuck to for at least 12 weeks, which is what most guys are going to need to start seeing their abs, you're going to get amazing results. Now, I hope you find this video useful. If you have, make sure you smash the like button, make sure you subscribe for future videos, hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I post, and I'll catch you in the next video.